everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sweets and Treats. On today's episode, which is episode number 2, we are going to be making a very simple yet very delicious Kraft Canada recipe. And this recipe is from craftcanada.ca, and it is a recipe for peanut butter chocolate chip bars. And we are using the Kraft peanut butter in this recipe, as well as some other ingredients, and there are only 4 ingredients to this recipe. And they are sugar, egg, and that's only 1 egg we are going to be using, chocolate chips, and of course the peanut butter. So this recipe is very easy and it's great to give for kids, and since the ingredients are so common, it's easy to find at the store, and you should already usually have these in your pantry or cabinet where your baking supplies are. So we're going to get started, and all we're going to do is combine the peanut butter into a medium-sized bowl, and it's good to use a knife for that. Then we're going to pour in the sugar along with the peanut butter and just mix that up, and it's good to pause and mix things up so that everything is thoroughly mixed and combined. Next, we are going to crack the egg and put the whole thing in there with the peanut butter and sugar, and give that a quick stir. And over there, as you can see behind the bowl, we used an 8x8 inch pan, and what we did was take some parchment paper and line the bottom with 2 pieces, and then we took some Pam cooking spray, as you can see here, and we just used this so that the bars will not stick to the pan. So as you can see, that is done, and that's all you do for the mixture. And you leave out the chocolate chips because we will be doing something else with those after. So you're going to take your spatula and bring the whole mixture out. And for this recipe, you don't have to use semi-sweet chocolate chips, which is what we are going to be using right there. You can also use dark chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips, or white chocolate chips too. And the recipe actually calls for the Baker's chocolate squares, but since we don't have those, we are substituting with the chocolate chips. So if you really want the squares, you can buy those and chop them up to use in your recipe. So you're just going to spread it out, and you want to make sure you use an 8x8 pan, or else you won't have enough to fill a 9x9 pan. So you're just going to bring it up to the sides and make sure it's totally covered. And the parchment paper makes it easy to clean also, because you don't get the mess of the bars actually on your pan, and the parchment paper protects it. So as you can see, you can just use your hands to pat that down and make sure it is even all around the sides. And what you do is sprinkle your chocolate chips or your cut up Baker's squares. Just going to sprinkle those on, and you can put as many as you want, or you can only put a few. And if you like to do half and half, you can do that too, and only fill half of it with the chocolate, and that's what it looks like. So as you can see, that was easy to make. That was only 4 minutes, just over, and now we can pop that into the oven, which is at 325 for 20 minutes. So we will join you again soon when they are finished and show you what they look like.